Hello! So as you can see, I am once again joined by the beautiful Miss Marianne. And
oh, I'm beautiful.
Yes,
Thanks.
of course you are. And because when I saw a commercial for this, or rather when I saw the title on the Malco site and then looked up what it was about, I said, this is a movie I can't see by myself. I need someone has to come and witness this with me, and Marianne's name popped up.
Oh, I'm so glad that you picked me to witness this monstrosity.
You say monstrosity, I say this film was glorious.
There were glorious aspects.
This thing, I started out being very sarcastic about it, but I am being honest right now. This movie was fucking awesome.
It was actually better than I expected it to be. Like, there's a lot of movies where I don't care if I have to get up and go to the bathroom in the middle, because I always do, because I always drink a lot of something. But this one, I was like, man, I don't want to get up. And apparently that was a really bad idea.
I'm going to share that in a minute.
Damn it.
So yeah, if you love, like, mid-90s action films, the movie this reminded me the most of was Broken Arrow with Christian Slater and John Travolta.
I never saw that one.
Oh, it's this level of outrageous and ridiculous, but that one had the benefit of having named actors in it. So yeah, this movie. I mean, first of all, you can say it delivered what it promised. There was a hurricane and there was a heist.
That's true.
So, from the moment they do the Twister flashback at the beginning, and the two little boys see their dad killed by the hurricane, and the skull appears in the fucking cloud, like Lord Voldemort is coming. I'm like,
or the mummy.
Or the mummy. I'm sitting there like, sold.
That moment.
Like, that was the moment.
That was the moment I was like, what the fuck are I watching?
The minute that happened, that they had the balls to do that, I was like, yeah, you have me, movie. You had me at skull in the storm cloud. So this is a movie that clearly doesn't care at all. It doesn't care that it's batshit stupid, or that there's more plot holes than any given street in Memphis. Okay, so like I'll give you this. All right, so I'll tell you what you missed. So midway through the movie, our two heroes go to a mall to try to try to make a deal with the villains.
They meet them at a mall?
Yes, here is why.
In the middle of a hurricane?
Yes, but here is why. You're going to love this. So the mall has a giant skylight, a giant, glass thing. So our two heroes strap themselves into, like, safety harnesses.
That just magically appeared?
No, they went to a sporting goods store.
Oh my god.
And, like, attach themselves to rope, like, that's just on the shelf. And when the bad guys get there, the badass girl cop shoots the skylight with a flare gun, which then creates a wind tunnel.
A flare gun?
Yes. Which then sucks the bad guys up into it, and our two heroes go up into it in the harnesses. They're dangling out there. They don't hit the beams. There's debris flying everywhere. Not a single fucking thing touches them.
Naturally, that's how it works when you're the hero.
And they're
invisible.
Dangling there, like, in the middle of the fucking hurricane. And I'm just sitting there going, oh.
Apparently, these writers were real big fans of Twister.
Yeah, I got that too. But they went the opposite way with it, because whereas Twister was really trying to be serious,
Twister was a good movie.
Twister was not a good movie.
Twister was a great movie.
Twister was an awful movie.
Twister was a fun movie.
Twister was not a fun movie.
It was too.
I hate that movie because
that is what generated my interest in tornadoes.
Well,
I took a weather and climate class in college because of that.
Well, good for you.
And then I found out it was a lot of math.
Yeah. No, this movie to me, but yeah, there was a lot of Twister in it. But what I liked about it is that whereas Twister, again, was trying to be taken seriously, this movie was very clearly not. And knew that it was not being taken seriously and said, fuck it. We're just going for it here. And we got emergency vehicles behind us, probably going to the Twister. Go get them, guys.
There must be something big that happened, because there were like 3 that were on that way.
It's another. It's the hurricane. They're robbing the place right now.
In Memphis, a hurricane cannot travel along the Mississippi River.
You know what? If 2 people can dangle up out of a skylight by their safety restraints, then, the hurricane can hit Memphis. So here's the question. Here's a good question. Who was the worst actor in this?
Hacker Girl.
Hacker Girl. Oh my God.
And oh my God, an off the shoulder one-sided dress is not professional wear.
No.
That's like club wear or cocktail wear.
Yeah.
That is not fucking professional wear.
And they're trying to convince these people, oh yes, we're from the computer company. Yeah, and like you say, the minute you see her, you're not like, But not only is it not workwear, that's not heist wear.
No.
You're going to pull a job. You're not going out clubbing. Why are you in this skimpy-ass outfit?
Well, because they had to put somebody in a skimpy-ass outfit.
I guess so. But
I mean, obviously a badass cop girl is not going to be in the skimpy outfit.
And, we had a little disagreement about this leaving the theater. I got to give it up for badass cop girl. Because in most movies like this, like Broken Arrow, the roles would have been reversed. The badass soldier or, weapons expert would have been the guy, and the brainiac who gets kind of taken along for the ride would have been, the bookish girl. And they totally swapped it up, and she was kicking ass. I liked her. I thought they did a good job with her. I never felt... You had an opinion you wanted to voice, so go ahead.
Yeah, well, I mean, I did too for the most part, but at the same time, that's still just going with a typical movie trope. They could have made her badass at the beginning and the badass at the end who drives the truck. But no, Brainiac meteorologist guy is the one who's never driven a fucking semi in his life, but is somehow the one who rescues them from the storm. Suddenly magically learns to drive a semi, which it's not that easy, by the way, because I know people who have driven semis. There's like 2 gear shifts.
But if we want to argue logic in a movie like this, I don't know if I want to go down this particular rabbit hole. But while during the scene in question, they're trying to escape the giant hurricane. He was already at the wheel. They didn't have time to jump off and switch people. But they had time, of course, to have the other people from the other trucks jump onto it. So,
exactly. And they had time for the guy who was originally driving to get shot, get thrown out, and meteorologist guy to take his place at the wheel. But still don't see why it couldn't have been her, considering that she has experience driving the semi, and in fact, those semis, the same semis that they used to cart the money out.
I got nothing for you. I got nothing. But I mean, that's the other thing I got to say about this movie that I really like. They had fun with the premise. I think you were still. I don't think you left for the restroom yet. But when they're tearing down the cell tower, and there's the high winds and the bad guys come and they don't have any bullets. I also like that in this movie because normally in these movies, these good guys just have bullets.
Well, sure, the good guys can't run out of bullets. Only the bad guys can.
But I like that she ran out of bullets. I liked that. I was like, okay, cool. And I thought that was one of the best lines ever. I'm out of bullets. Why? Because I fired them all. I thought, all right. So they're out of bullets, so meteorologist guy goes and finds this, for some reason there was a big sack full of hubcaps.
That was was so awesome.
I don't know why there was this.
It cracked me up so much.
There was this huge sack of hubcaps just hanging there in the middle of town. I don't know why. But he makes his way over, cuts them open, and throws the hubcaps out into the wind, which takes them off and makes them into like flying discs of death.
That was so great.
It was. It was like the best kills ever. I'm just like, so, you know, I don't know about the science of any of this shit. I took weather and like geology and all that way back in college many years ago. I'm pretty sure the science of this is all bullshit, but at least
geology is rocks.
Not geology. Another one with a G. Whatever. No. Yeah. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But they at least said all the sciencey stuff like with commitment. It sounded good. You know. I gotta disagree with you there, though. We're gonna back up. I don't know if I disagree necessarily, but I think worst actor goes to the guy playing the sheriff.
I don't know. He was like overdoing it and he was not good either. But did you hear her delivery? Oh my God, she was so weak. It was like she was totally reading those lines.
Yes, but the reason I'm going to go with the sheriff is he had more lines and they all sucked.
Well, he was the second worst, but like she couldn't even do well with the few lines that she had.
I don't know, corrupt sheriff guy, pardon me, I'm not trying to offend anybody because I've worked in community theater, but this guy just struck me as, you know, yes, proof that there is no life beyond community theater for some people. He was just, oh my God. And there is not one recognizable actor in this.
Well, depending on what you've seen, kind of.
Okay.
I mean, main heist guy was in The Witch, which you've never seen, but I have.
Okay.
And also was in some episodes of Game of Thrones.
But see, that doesn't narrow it down because everybody's in a fucking episode of Game of Thrones. The cast of billions. That doesn't narrow it down.
Not anybody particularly well known anymore, like names that were big back in the day.
Well,
His name isn't big.
Did it say who he played?
Yeah, it did. I try to remember. Garrow Fair something. I don't know. He was only in like 3 according to IMDb.
All right, well.
But I swear to God, badass cop chick looks just like the chick who played the Spencer's sister on Pretty Little Liars, except blonde.
Yeah, she did. She looked
weird.
She looked a lot like her. But so you have a guy who is in The Witch and a couple episodes of Game of Thrones, somebody who looks like someone from Pretty Little Liars, and the rest are whoever.
None of them did anything particularly significant.
No.
But then also I haven't watched anything significant.
But aside from Hacker Girl and Corrupt Cop Guy, nobody was like bad in the strictest sense of the word. In that, I mean, they were bad in that the dialogue was terrible, but, I mean...
Well, no, the writing was definitely not the greatest.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking Hurricane Heist. Of course it's gonna be bad. You know, but they were, again, just like the filmmakers, they were committed. They went for it, and, you know, so...
No, the writers or the actors?
The actors. The actors, they went for it. They were treating this like it was their Oscar moment, and I respect the hell out of that. You know,
well, sometimes when you got something bad to work with, the only thing you can do is just do it to the best of your ability.
Yeah, don't phone it in. Okay, all right. We've already named some. What was the stupidest / awesomest part for you?
Oh God. Stupidest / awesomest?
Yeah, because I find that they're kind of...
Probably the hubcaps.
Yeah.
I mean, that was awesome, but completely unrealistic, and therefore quite stupid, because that's not what would happen. Or maybe the special effects of the hurricane. Like, yeah. I know hurricanes are bad, but I just don't think they look like that. I don't know.
I've never actually been in one, so I can't tell you.
Well, I haven't either. You know, I've only seen them on weather things, and I've seen pictures, and it's basically just a gray mass of rain and clouds that in the pictures that I've seen, but I just really don't think they look like that. Plus, I think they rotate, not like a twister, but I think they do rotate.
I'll take your word for it. I really don't know. Actually, one of my favorite awesome/stupidest lines, like this isn't like an epic moment, but it's one of those moments where I'm just like, you can tell this movie wanted to be bigger than it was and more expensive than it was. They're like, oh, they're robbing a maximum security facility. Yeah, a maximum security facility that had 10 dudes working at it.
Well, anymore, and they might not have been able to subdue them.
Yeah. Yes, I'm aware of that, but it's like, yes, this maximum security facility, we took care of all 10 guys. Woohoo!
And they did such a good job
They
at
did.
it. They didn't kill him at first, and they locked him up, and
then villain guy went nuts and started killing more people.
Oh yeah, what did happen to them? Did they all get killed?
They never said, I don't think.
Oh, they just all hung out and got electrocuted?
I think they're still all locked up in the reserve. I think they never showed them killing them or anything like that. So I have a feeling they just left them all locked up.
Well, that sucks for them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was probably one of the most secure locations, so they were probably fine from the hurricane at least.
Well, yeah, those things are built with
and they were in the basement of it, so I mean, safety tip, kids. So,
possibly yards thick.
Yeah.
Building material.
So, I don't know what else to say about this one.
I don't know.
I mean,
it was better than American Assassins.
It was way better than American Assassins.
Not better than My Little Pony.
I'm gonna fight you on that one.
No, it wasn't.
I think it was way better than My Little Pony.
Was better.
I think it was way better than My Little Pony. I gotta.
It would have been better had Badass Cop Girl been driving the semi.
If that had done it, that would have put it over the top for you.
Yes, because it would have been a woman who actually did everything.
All right. Well, we'll remember that. My personal thing for the whole film is that
they have beef bile in there.
In the movie? No.
No, in the Cordova Farmers Market.
Is that, was this an Oscar winner? No. Was this...
Did we expect it to be?
No. Was this, the best writing, the best special effects? No. But, on the other hand, it also wasn't Jennifer Lawrence being raped, tortured, and brutally beaten for 2.5 hours.
What did you see?
Red Sparrow. And that's basically what it is.
That's not a Hunger Games movie, is it?
No.
Okay.
No. But considering that in 2018 I've seen one genuinely awesome movie, 2 films that were charming but lacking a lot, and the rest have been some variation of boring, predictable, downright bad, and horrific. I'm fine with this movie. I want this movie on DVD now. I want to watch it again. I want to study every frame. So something I started doing here, I don't know if you watch any recent reviews. I wrap things up. I give the film a final grade. Since I'm a teacher, so I give it a final grade. Okay. So our guest will go first. So what is your final grade for Hurricane Heist?
B-.
You know what? I'm going to be a little nicer and just go straight B. Especially but yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
I just don't think it ranks as an A.
No, it's not. It's an A just in sheer enjoyment.
But it's not
in terms of quality,
as bad as a C.
No. But in terms of general quality, yeah, I can't say A+. But yeah, I think B-. I think that's fair. I can totally go along with that. Yeah. I had a blast at this. I want more people to see this. If you love cheesy 90s action films, you are gonna love this movie. So go see it. It's fun. It's enjoyable. Dig it. So I can't think of anything else. You got anything else to wrap us up on?
Not really. I mean, it's a pretty surface movie. There's nothing particularly deep about it.
I disagree.
There wasn't
I think there's a lot of deeper meaning. We just have to look for it.
You have fun looking for it. Let me know if you manage to unearth it with the spoon.
I will. I will write a dissertation about how this movie is the grandest thing ever.
Now, I have to admit, even though I am a feminist and I fully support badass women, even Badass Cop Girl was not as cool as Michael Keaton in American Assassins.
Nobody is as cool as Michael Keaton in American Assassins.
Like, Michael Keaton in American Assassins is the only reason that I can give American Assassins, like, a D+.
Yeah.
Because of Michael Keaton and strictly Michael Keaton, because nothing else about that.
Nobody is as badass as Michael Keaton in American Assassin. I mean, Michael Keaton isn't even as badass as Michael Keaton in American Assassin. Like that was a whole new level of badassery. So yeah, I had a blast. Had a blast seeing it with you. It was a fun little surprise in a year of movies that have been not good.
My Little Pony was awesome.
That was in 2017.
Oh. You're only talking about 2018.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, stop living in the past, honey.
Well, there hasn't been that much of 2018.
True enough. 2.5 months. All right. Yeah. Yes, My Little Pony is still fantastic.
My Little Pony gets an A in my book.
And your book is the only one that we're going to read today.
Yay! My book's the best book. No plot holes.
No, not a plot hole to be seen in that one.
I mean, it's sort of like Douglas Adams wrote it, but still. It's a fun book.
I like how we still end up talking about My Little Pony with Hurricane.
I like My Little Pony.
I know that! You've made that abundantly clear.
Maybe I'll have to start looking up movies and suggest some to you that we go and review.
Okay, I'm up for
like,
suggestions.
This looks like exactly the type of movie that Brandon and I need to talk about.
All right, I'm always up for suggestions, so I dig it. So, thank you for once again coming with me for another bad but surprisingly fun bad movie. Thank anybody who's watching, all 5 of you. I appreciate it. When I get like 5 views on YouTube, I'm popping champagne. I feel like I've reached the big time.
Well, I'm terrible at promoting things on social media. I can't even promote my own shows on social media because I always forget. But I'll try to share this more and encourage people to watch it.
Yes, because the thing people need more of is me talking at them for half an hour.
Just be aware that I really like swear words.
So, until next time, thank you all for watching, and drive safe, and I'll see you at the movies.
Bye-bye!